Okay, guys, we are talking about the biggest scumbag move of all time. Maybe not of all time, but it's pretty damn close. Grant Cardone, who I was a huge fan of for many years, up until approximately 2 days ago, until I saw what he was able to do. Grant Cardone, if you guys know who he is, big real estate guy, big sales trainer. I've been to a couple different 10X growth cons, read his books, watched his stuff, learned from him for years. Then, a couple days ago, I'm a big fan, so I watched some of his stuff, daily. He comes out and admits to bankruptcy.
Folks, always. Okay? All right, so again, everybody's asking me about my haircut. This is actually not a haircut. We're going to tell you more about what happened later. I think it's gonna actually touch a few people. Some of you are gonna be touched. Some of you are gonna be inspired. Some of you ain't gonna give a shit. You're gonna be like, I'm glad that shit happened to you. I'm glad that shit happened to you. Okay. Now, on the rumors of my bankruptcy that is soon to happen, yes, it's true. Okay. I'm losing the plane, the condo, all the apartments, 8,000 units. Okay. All of it's going back to the bank. So if you guys want to get it before it goes back to the bank, call me. The Gulfstream 2017 Gulfstream 550, brand new. It's about 50 million. You could probably pick that thing up today for, I don't know,
6.5,
7 or 8 million bucks. Yeah. Probably have somebody can probably buy that for nothing. Okay, Alex Martin, you could probably get it for 8 million. My condo down the street, you could probably pick that up for 2 or 3 million bucks today. The real estate, there's 8,000 units, $1.5 billion worth of real estate.
10 cents on the dollar.
You could probably buy that for 10 cents on the dollar. Okay. So pick it all up, guys. And if you know a good bankruptcy lawyer that can protect me from going to prison, and particularly because I don't want to be on American Greed, man, I appreciate it. Just send me a link. I love you guys. God bless you guys. Be great. And hey, look, I'm pulling for you even when I go down, okay? I'm going down. I still be the talk of the town, motherfuckers.
Okay. So here we are. This guy has many investors, many customers, people pay him monthly, and he's out there talking about this. Now, I am not a hater. I was rooting for this guy. So here I am feeling really bad for him, thinking, my God, the biggest sales and marketing guy is failing. And he's handling it with grace. He's keeping a smile on his face, and great guy. What a way to show it doesn't bother him. He's going to go down, he's going to show it to the world, and he'll come back stronger. Then he comes out the next day and he says, you see, guys, I just lied to all of you and you bought it. You guys are all suckers, and this is showing you. And he even said, Kevin Hart taught me a lesson. Whenever bad things happen to him, it traveled faster than good things. And he said, you see, this is why you need to create false narratives and bad things about your company to break through the noise. He's actually saying you got to create false narratives, bad news, and fake information and lie to the people in order to get noticed. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this is absolutely the biggest scumbag move you can go with. A couple things make me think of this. Number one, whenever I got into rental property, I had a tenant who would say the exact same stuff. He was going through a really tough time. He just went through divorce. And I would have a heart of a human and say, listen, okay, here's a couple extra days. Here's a couple extra days. Here's a couple extra days. These people would take advantage of me. And it taught me a lesson that con artists will always keep doing what they get away with. Something like this is no different than that of a tenant who's lying to you just to take advantage of you financially. Yes, they did get the result that they were seeking, which was a delay in payment or no payment at all sometimes. Yes, what he did got more attention, got him the result that he was seeking, which was more attention, which could yield more money. His Google rates went up. More people pay attention to him. A lot of people wrote about him. People like me are doing videos on this. It could have given him a lot more attention, which could yield more money. That doesn't mean that that's a good business move in my eyes. This will hurt his reputation. If I ever did it, I would expect people to walk away from me. That's why I'm leaving the Cardone fan club, if you will. There are people out there who go on GoFundMe who are very wealthy and they say they're poor, they lost their house, or they did this, so they need money. These are the most evil individuals on the planet who are lying to you to get a result. Does that mean that they're great business people? Hell no. It just means they're liars. It means they're con artists. Con artists will tell you a story to get a result that's not true. They'll tell you a story that's not true to get a result that they want, I guess is the best way to put it. I'm a big motorcycle rider. I love doing action sports, doing a bunch of cool stuff, hiking. Wherever I go, I take my GoPro and I use that for not only personal, but also business. So if you guys are out there, I don't look at any competitors. I think GoPro is the best way to go. So check it out. Best camera system by yourself, solo. I beat the hell out of it and it's still rolling. So check it out, GoPro. I got the Hero 7. You can get the newest one. They're both badass. There are people out there who, like that, I think her name was Rachel Dolezal, a couple years ago. She was a white woman who said that she was an African-American woman to simply become the president and get paid for the NAACP. She would paint her skin color. She would act like an African-American with saying she would go to the rallies and put her hair in a certain way and say she was 100% African American just to become a president of the community to get paid for it. So she would have influence. And then time tells that she was just faking it. And it comes out to be that she was lying to all of those people who looked up to her for advice and information. It was built on a lie, and it goes to show you that these people are not smart. They're con artists. They lie. I was the biggest Grant Cardone fan. If I had the extra money to invest in Cardone capital, I would. But there are people out there who I also look up to, and I will be investing with them. To do this means that you are willing to lie to your customers, your potential customers, to your investors, to your market, just to get them to click on your name. To me, it's a disgrace. I do not ever think that I'll ever look at him in the same way. And anybody out there who's thinking about becoming a businessman, who follows his advice, he came on the video the next day saying to people, fake it, lie, do whatever's necessary to get attention. That to me is against the ethics that I grew up with, what I think is right. I don't want to be doing business with people who agree with that philosophy because they'll do the exact same thing to you. CNN has been caught recently lying to get clicks, to get attention. They spin a story in a certain way for you to feel a certain way. That is what I hate more than anything. Tell the facts and let the chips fall where they may. Salesmanship and marketing obviously is about highlighting good and promoting what you're the greatest at and maybe what makes you different and why people believe in your brand compared to others. But it is not getting people to feel sorry for you so you can play the victim or to play some type of person that people maybe open up their wallets or maybe just give you a little bit more attention, because attention and money are the exact same thing. They're both energy to me. Anybody who's giving energy to someone like this should really look inside and say, what is important to you? That is why me, and I'm putting a hashtag down there of I am leaving Cardone. I do not want to pay attention. I will not follow him on social media. I think it's a disgrace, and I want to hear what your thoughts are out there. If you guys believe in this, if you guys think this is a good business move, a good marketing move, comment down below. Let me know what you think of this. I do not think it's smart. I don't think it's a great marketing ploy. Yeah, he got views. Is he a marketing genius? Well, then what's next? Is he going to say his kids are kidnapped? Is he going to say he killed someone? Is that all good marketing if it's all fake? I don't think so. It's a lie, and eventually you'll be exposed, and I think it's important for you to play by the right rules, the right ethics, the right morals to build a business, and that's who we want to surround ourselves with. So let me know what you guys think. My name is Mike Fallat. This is RockstarsDream, the business edition, and we talk about business. We talk about movies. We talk about reviews. We talk about musicians, a bunch of cool stuff over and over to keep you entertained, interested, and educated. So stay tuned for more and keep living the dream.